My boyfriend claims that I should put him first, and my studies second. Hey everyone. I have been dating my boyfriend 25M for almost 2 years now. He's honestly a good guy, caring, hardworking, funny in his awkward way, and he's been there for me through a lot. We live in the same town, but I go to university about an hour away, so I spend a lot of time driving back and forth between classes, labs, and trying to keep our relationship strong. Lately, though, we've been fighting about something that's starting to really weigh on me. He says I should put him first. At first, I didn't really take it that seriously. I thought he meant it in a cute, romantic way. Like, oh, you love me more than your books. But it's become clear that he means it literally. He thinks I'm too focused on my studies, too invested in my future, and not enough on us. For context, I'm in my final year of nursing school. It's intense. There are days where I leave the house at 6 a.m. and don't get back until 8 p.m. Between hospital rotations, assignments, and exams, my free time is almost non-existent. But every spare minute I do have, I try to spend with him. We go for walks, watch movies, have dinner when we can. I text him between classes just to check in. I've really been trying. Still, he says it's not enough. He told me last week that he feels like I chose my degree over him. That sentence hit me so hard I actually started crying. Because I do love him, and I don't see why love and ambition have to be at odds. He works full-time at an auto shop. He didn't go to college, and that's fine. He's good at what he does and makes decent money. But sometimes, when I talk about my classes or something I learned at the hospital, he goes quiet. Then he'll make little comments like, must be nice to have time for all that, or when do I get to be the priority? It's not mean, exactly, more like guilt-trippy. A few nights ago, we had an argument because I had to cancel a date. I had an exam the next morning, and I really needed the extra study time. He said, if you really love me, you make time. Everyone makes time for what matters. I told him that he matters, but this exam determines whether I even graduate. He just sighed and said, you always have an excuse. That broke something in me a little. It's not like I'm out partying or ignoring him for fun. I'm doing this so I can have a stable future for both of us, hopefully. He knows that. But he keeps saying things like, relationships don't work when one person's always too busy. When I ask him what he expects, he says, I just want to feel like you'd choose me if it came down to it. And I honestly don't know how to respond to that. Because if he means it literally, if he really wants me to give up my education for him, then I can't. I won't. But if he means it emotionally, like, he just needs reassurance, I can try to do that. I want to reassure him. I'm just scared that no matter what I say, it won't be enough. I tried to talk to one of my classmates about it, and she said, girl, he's trying to control you. That made me defensive right away. He's not like that. He doesn't tell me what to wear or who to talk to. He's just needy sometimes. But I can't lie. The more I think about it, the more I realize how often I've changed plans, skipped sleep, or pushed myself just to make him happy. And still, it's not enough. Last night, he said something that really stuck with me. He said, I just don't want to be with someone who's always somewhere else, mentally or physically. That's fair, in a way. But the thing is, I'm doing all of this for us, for a future where I don't have to worry about bills or scraping by. He doesn't seem to see that. I love him, I do. But I'm starting to wonder if love is supposed to feel like this constant balancing act, trying to prove myself while still chasing my own dreams. Maybe some people can make it work, and maybe others can't. I don't want to lose him, but I also don't want to lose myself. I just don't know how to make him understand that I can love him deeply and still want to build a life of my own. What would you do if you were in my place? You're watching Frozen Sora, where the stories get darker the deeper you go.